All right, welcome to The Explainer. And look, I want you to just forget everything you think you know about crypto. Today, we're digging deep into how it's evolving from this niche, speculative asset into the actual foundational plumbing for our financial, geopolitical, and technological future. We're going way beyond the hype to look at the real infrastructure being built right now.
So let's kick things off with this really powerful idea. This isn't about destroying or replacing Wall Street. It's about moving the entire system onto the blockchain. We're talking about a massive, once-in-a-generation upgrade to the financial engines that already power our world. So to really get a handle on this transformation, here's the path we're going to take. First, we'll look at the sheer scale of crypto today. Then, we'll see how Wall Street is jumping into the game, how crypto is becoming a geopolitical tool, its incredible fusion with AI, and finally, what all this means for the risks and opportunities ahead. Okay, so just how big is this crypto revolution really? Let's start with the numbers, because honestly, they tell a story that's pretty much impossible to ignore. Just let that number sink in for a moment. 562 million people. We are so far past talking about a small group of tech nerds here. This is a global movement with more participants than the entire population of the United States. So who are these 500 million people? Well, take a look at this. The single biggest group is between 25 and 34 years old. We're talking about people who are right in their prime earning years, the very people who are shaping the future of our global economy. And make no mistake, this is a truly global thing. We are seeing absolutely massive adoption rates in major economic hubs like the UAE, Singapore, and Turkey. The demand for these new financial tools is just exploding all over the world. You know, when you see that kind of global adoption, it's really only a matter of time before the biggest players on the planet take notice. And now they have. For Wall Street, the institutional floodgates are officially wide open. Now, the real game changer here is the ETF, the Exchange Traded Fund. The easiest way to think about it is like a super strong, regulated bridge connecting the old world of traditional finance with the new world of crypto. It lets huge players like pension funds easily and safely invest, unlocking trillions of dollars in potential capital. And this is where it gets really exciting. For these big institutions, it's not just about getting in on a hot new asset. No, this is about a complete overhaul of the financial system's plumbing. We're talking about going from settlements that take days to settlements that are instant, replacing armies of intermediaries with automated smart contracts, and cutting operational costs by up to 50%. This is a massive efficiency upgrade.
Okay, so let's zoom out from Wall Street and look at the world stage, because this technology is rapidly becoming a powerful new tool, maybe even a weapon, in the great game of geopolitics, especially for the United States. Now, to really get the strategy here, you first have to understand the problem. The US is sitting on a mountain of debt, a mind-boggling $34 trillion. So the huge question is, who's going to keep funding all of that? Well, believe it or not, a huge part of the answer lies in stablecoins. These are just digital dollars, but they're backed by real-world assets. And what's the most popular backing asset? US Treasury bonds. So in a way, a stablecoin is just US debt wrapped in a digital token. And this is just a brilliant strategic move. The global demand for a digital dollar creates this constant, never-ending appetite for US debt. So instead of just relying on a few big countries to buy its bonds, the US can now essentially sell its debt to millions of individuals and companies all across the planet. That is a massive strategic advantage. So, we've covered finance and geopolitics, but now it's time for what might be the main event. We need to talk about the next technological revolution, which happens when two of the most powerful forces of our time, AI and blockchain, start to fuse together.
I mean, just think about this concept for a second. Blockchain, on its own, is a perfect, unchangeable record of the truth. It's the memory. AI on its own is the brain that can make intelligent decisions. But when you combine them, you create something entirely new, a living, breathing, autonomous system.
And the real beauty of this partnership is that they basically solve each other's biggest flaws. AI gets the secure, verifiable data it desperately needs from the blockchain. and the blockchain gets the intelligence and adaptability it needs from AI. Together, they have the potential to build a completely new layer for the internet, one that's smarter and more decentralized. The opportunities in this new world are just off the charts, but we have to be honest, so are the risks. The old dangers of crypto volatility and speculation haven't gone away. If anything, they've just evolved into something even more powerful. A perfect example of this is leverage trading. You can think of it like pouring gasoline on a fire. You're borrowing money to make much bigger bets. And yeah, you can make an absolute fortune overnight, but you can also lose every single thing you have in the blink of an eye. This is the brutal, unforgiving math of leverage. With 10x leverage, a simple 10% price drop is all it takes to get liquidated. Your entire position gone. At 100x leverage, a tiny 1% dip against you will wipe you out completely. It is the definition of a high-wire act with no safety net. And here's the paradox. All of this institutional money from ETFs is supposed to bring maturity and stability, and in some ways it does. But it also fuels bigger, faster market swings, which makes high-risk strategies like leverage trading more dangerous than they have ever been before. Okay, so we have been on an incredible journey here, right? From the adoption numbers across the globe to the boardrooms of Wall Street and the halls of power in Washington. So after all of that, what's the one big thing you really need to remember? Here's the bottom line. Crypto is no longer just a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a fundamental revolution that is transforming our world from the ground up. It's not about replacing the old system. It's about integrating with it and upgrading it. And as the stakes get higher and higher, the winners are going to be the ones who can manage risk and make smart, selective choices. And all of this leads us to the ultimate question. As these giants, Wall Street, Washington, Silicon Valley, all start merging their immense power onto the blockchain, will they co-opt this technology for their own purposes? Or will that original powerful dream of a decentralized world actually prevail? That is the multi-trillion-dollar question that will define the entire next chapter of this revolution.